Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we'll be talking about how much money nurses actually make. First of all, if you don't know, many people actually look down on nursing. A lot of people just think of it as an unserious career or as a less better version of being a doctor, which is extremely not true, because nurses work just as hard as doctors, probably not in the same way, but in a different way, but just as hard. And nursing school is also difficult. So, we should also give nursing the praise that it deserves, and also being doctors, the praise that it deserves as well, because they're both really hard careers. Now, let's get actually into why we're actually here. Nursing pay. Now, nurses get paid varying amounts of money based off of where they work. For example, like if you work in a doctor's office, the amount of money that you will be getting would be significantly less than the amount of money that you'd be getting, in a hospital. For example, in a doctor's office, a nurse would probably get paid $26 to $25 an hour, but in a hospital, a nurse would be paid 37 to $40 an hour. Really, it depends. But that is the range. And also, if you work at a hospital, there's this things called like deductibles or like benefits. For example, this it's when you work during the weekend or during night shifts. So basically that means that, for example, if you work during the night shift, like during a night shift, you would get paid probably like 10% or like $5 extra to what you would normally get, like what like your normal salary would be. So for example, like if you get paid $35 an hour and you work a night shift, they'll probably pay you $38 or $40 an hour for the night shift that you work. And also, like if you work during the weekends, then and also like on holidays, they will pay you a little extra. But you would not find these like benefits or this extra pay if you work in a doctor's office. And to get an estimate of how much you would most likely be getting in a hospital, like if you work in a hospital as a nurse, let's watch this short clip.
$5,489.05.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so as you can see in that video, that nurse, his name is actually Lori. He has his own YouTube channel. And I will link that, like the clip from where that video, the video from where that clip came from, in the description below. So check him out. He is a new grad nurse. He transitioned from being a CNA to being an RN, like a full-time nurse. And first of all, by the way, that is a great transition, like a great pathway to take to become a nurse. Yeah. So he just recently graduated, and that was his first paycheck. So he got $5,000 for 1 month, 1 month of working, which, in my opinion, that is extremely amazing. And if you want to like watch like the whole like breakdown of like how he got paid that much, then again, check out his video linked in the description below. But yeah, this video is just to show that yes, nurses do get paid a lot. So if you're thinking of becoming a nurse and you're worried about the pay, whether you be getting paid enough or and so on and so forth, do not worry. You will be getting paid enough for your labor. It's going to be fine. And also, if you also are, you know, if you're already a nurse right now and you're watching this video, I would recommend that you work in a hospital rather than a doctor's office or like a small clinic, because the benefits overall of working in a hospital are amazing. Though most likely you will, work longer hours as compared to a doctor's office, which for example, like in a doctor's office, you most likely would only work 8-hour shifts and work Monday to Friday. But if you work in a hospital, you work 12-hour shifts, but it's only 3 days a week, So you see like the balance? Yeah. But yeah, overall, a hospital has higher pay, more health benefits, and more just like PTO hours, and overall just more benefits than a doctor's office. So I would highly recommend that you work in a hospital. And also like the amount of experience that you get in a hospital is crazy good than as compared to a doctor's office. Like you will not really encounter like as many patients in as many cases if you work in a doctor's office or a clinic as compared to a hospital. So yeah. And if you watch this video just to determine if you want to become a nurse or not, I would say this is your sign to become a nurse. Choose nursing. I promise it's not bad, it's great, and you'll have an amazing time being a nurse. And yeah, that'll be all for this video. Goodbye.